Drunk 3PO, if you want to increase your subscriber count, nobody wants to look at you use animation. I'm not jealous. I'm just telling you that I'm not interested in looking at a 30-year-old man baby with Popeye. Popeye's chicken? I mean, if you're going to insult me, please use proper grammar. So there's this rumor floating around, and I'll show you the article in a second, about possible Galaxy's Edge rebranding. And the rebranding rumor was that if it flops by February or March, they'll shut it down and turn it into theme park Aladdin. I don't know about that one. I mean, I'm sure the kids will love it, but why would you destroy all that just to make Aladdin World? That just doesn't make sense. Like, what would you do with the Millennium Falcon? Just take it apart and make it into the magic carpet ride? So do you still get to control it? You know, a whole new world, magic carpet ride? I really don't believe this leak rumor has any substance whatsoever. So now are they just going to open up the TIE Fighter and the big blue genie come out? Wait, are we going to have Will Smith genie? Or are we going to have Robin Williams genie? Because I don't know. Maybe I'll have to make a lot of videos about not having the Robin Williams genie instead of Will Smith genie. It's a good plan. Also, what would they serve in the food area? Would it be, Genie's blue magic drink? Are they going to have you run through Aladdin's hometown to try to steal bread and hopefully, not get caught? Yeah, so they'll have those people running around with swords trying to catch thieves. Or maybe you can go in and pay $200 like you do for the lightsaber and actually build your own magic lamp and rub it and have it break and not have a refund offered to you because you took it out of the park. Or maybe they could sell Jafar's flight of beer mix for $75, where at the end you get little Cobra Head drinkable things. I mean, honestly, if they really wanted to rebrand Galaxy's Edge, they could easily just throw in a bunch of sand and call it Tatooine. Problem solved. And I think, with the issues that they're having with Ride of Resistance, with the manufacturer and Disney, if you didn't know that, you could look that up. They're having some issues there. That's why the ride's not fully operational. It's not working. There's some issues going on there. Maybe they might have to scrap it. Could you imagine if they had to scrap it? Could you imagine? They're yeah, this was a dumb idea. Let's just spend another $1 billion and scrap it for something else. You might have heard this going around with some other people saying that Star Wars Galaxy's Edge may close and get rebranded. This is from Comic Book News. That's the source. This could be, it probably is a giant clickbait article. Take it for what it's worth. I'm just going to go through it and go from there. To be fair, not sure if anyone can figure out why Galaxy's Edge failed so badly. Maybe it was the $50 ticket increase. Who knows? Corporate rumors are, if the next attraction is going to open in Galaxy's Edge flop, then the land may rebrand to fit Aladdin and future sequels, she tweeted. Of all things, Aladdin. Disney Star Wars Galaxy's Edge is dead. Now, I will say this. Of all the videos I have made and everything that we have been talking about Galaxy's Edge, I have come to the conclusion that Disneyland made a huge error with blackout dates, with raising the prices, annual pass holders, and with blocking out cast members from going. So the true test now will be, once all that stuff is lifted, let's just see what happens. Again, this is going to open in Orlando. I just don't see it not being crowded in Orlando, because the Orlando parks are crowded 365 days, 24/7. all the time. This is, they have multiple hotels that they own, 4 parks here. It's really something. I've never been to the Disneyland Galaxy's Edge. I can't speak on that, but people in the comments have been telling me over and over that it's good, it's packed. Then the next comment right after it sucks, it was empty. So I don't know, man. I guess one person's empty is another man's crowded, or vice versa. I don't know. I haven't been there. I can only go by what people are saying and what articles are being written. But to be rebranded as Aladdin, I mean, I think that is I think that's far-fetched. That's my personal opinion. If I'm wrong, I would be happy to go back to Comics Book News and tell them I was wrong. You were right. I was dumb. You were smart. I got a Popeye. I like Popeye's chicken. Here's a bucket for you. Congratulations on your reporting. You got the job done. But episode 9 is going to come out, which I don't know what it's going to do. And the Ride of Resistance is going to come out. I don't know if they can ever get that thing working. I don't know. And maybe with all these numbers and everything else that's going on, maybe Bob will be like, let's just lower the prices. I don't know what's going to happen. All I know is that an article came out several months ago, I think back in February, that just burned into my brain, that talked about Disney's just trying to cater to the 10%. That's why they're raising all their ticket prices, and they're hoping that the rich will have a better experience because they'll spend more things. There'll be less crowds. There'll be less this. There'll be less that. And so they'll want to come with their families and spend more money in the park. And after reading that, you kind of see that coming about a little bit with all their hikes in prices and everything. So who knows, man? Let's see. Well, let me ask you a question. If they were to rebrand this to Aladdin, what would you like to see in the Aladdin park? Or if they were going to rebrand it to anything else, what would you like to see? Again, I've stated 100 times over, I would love Tatooine. That's my opinion. I don't share that with anybody else. I would love to see a Jabba's palace, the cantina, where Luke lived, where Obi-Wan was hiding out, going down into the city and all that stuff like that, where droids aren't welcome, and maybe see an arm on the floor. See Han Solo sitting in the corner over there. I just think that would be cool for me. It wouldn't be that hard to do that. Again, my opinion, whatever you guys want, and just let me know. Let me know what you think. And if all else fails, let the Wookiee win. And one last thing. Don't forget to pick up your Drunk 3PO merchandise. The link is found in the description below under merch. I think it's under merch. I don't know. Why don't you click and find out? And if you do end up getting a t-shirt, why don't you send me a selfie or a picture of you wearing it, and you may be featured in a future video. I know that's what everybody wants. Yeah.